Okay, so throw out something else where you're like, I'm really enjoying this or that, a movie that you like, show that you're loving. Give us something to go on that you've enjoyed.
So, all right, so I can break it down by either movie or TV show. So,
Hmm.
TV show that my wife and I can't get enough of is two: Resident Alien and Evil. Two completely
Mm-hmm.
different genres. I don't know if you've heard of Resident Alien.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so you did?
I've only heard casually of both of them. I've
Okay,
seen I've seen them. I know of them, but I've not
okay.
watched any of them yet.
So I know that if we're going with Resident Alien, my wife can't stand sci-fi. Like the minute she sees capes, laser beams, or someone beaming down, she's like, "I'm out automatically." She just leaves me alone. So I told her, I said, "Hey, this is about an alien that's supposed to come to Earth to destroy it," and so he winds up taking on a human form. But the thing is, the body that he takes over was a doctor in a small town, and it's a small town in Colorado, and I think they got the name from what is it, South Park. And so he's a town doctor, but doesn't know anything about being a doctor. So he's giving a pap. At one point, he's trying to give a pap smear and doesn't know how to do it. So the lady's in the stirrup and he's under there, but he has his phone out trying to look up how to do a pap smear, and the camera goes off.
Oh
And she's
my
like, "Wait,
gosh.
what happened?" He's like, "Oh, selfie." And so he it was the funniest thing ever. So it's Alan Tudyk, the guy that was Pirate Steve in Dodgeball,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
he did the voice of Sonny in I, Robot. So his facial expressions for supposedly being an alien are tip top and hilarious. And so while he actually takes on the form of a human, he doesn't know anything that's pop culture or how to interact with people. So he just watches a bunch of Law and Order for months until he understands how people interact. But he's not always socially on cue with things. So someone will say, "Well, who killed him?" He's like, "I don't know." Clung clung from Law and
Okay,
Order.
okay. Don't spoil too much. Okay, okay, so it's fun. Okay,
Oh yeah, it's good.
is it where is it on like the clean factor? Where how graphic does it get?
It's not. I mean, it's not really that graphic. It's graphic as if like an alien killed somebody. That's it.
Okay,
Like you
okay.
don't see a lot of blood and there's a lot of gore because he's mainly fighting with himself because he comes from a race that they're when you're given the task of like blowing up and decimating the earth. So they've done it like 5 or 6
Mm,
times already. And so he's just the latest in line to do it. And so he's really proud that he gets this chance to blow up the earth. But when he takes on the form of a human, you get all the things that come with being a human. So he's like, whereas his people are really cold and detached and really don't like everything, he finds himself, he's like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel
mm,
that I need to have a connection with these people that I obviously do not like? I can't wait to blow up the earth. Oh, there's pie. This place is
mhm.
great. I
Okay,
have there's
gotcha.
pie.
Okay.
So
Which
good.
service is it on, or how do I find it?
Sci-fi channel. I get the sci-fi website. I think it might have been on maybe Peacock at one point.
Okay,
But
all right.
yeah, Peacock.
It,
Bobby Wall says Peacock. So
okay,
it
thanks,
was really
Bobby.
it's really good. I mean, they talk about indigenous peoples, the concept of family, friendship, what's it like to have survivor's remorse, and your duty to your people as opposed to the duty to the family that you have around you. So it winds up touching on all these things from literally an alien point of view. And what is her name? She was Sarah Connor in Terminator. She's on that show. She's on the show too.
The
And
original
so
Linda Hamilton?
yes, she's on it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
hmm.
So they give
Love
her a
Linda
pretty
Hamilton.
good role. So it actually, and it kind of it flips. I think in season 2, but it is really great.
So
I I, I mean,
hey to
I
anonymous.
mean,
He so yeah, once it goes a little bit woke. Season one's good though, so okay, cool.
yeah. I mean, season 2, I kind of like. I was okay with season 2. I mean, it's because you're doing it. You wind up having all these intricate and characters, even the people they kind of spend a little bit of time on. You figure out why they are where they are and how it all relates back to the alien. I keep blanking on his name, but he's Alan
Well,
Tudyk is
chat.
hilarious.
The people in chat have watched it, so they'll help us out with some of those details.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sold enough to give it a shot, so
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I'm fair on. Did I
the
say it right? Is it
evil.
not Tudyk? Is it Tudyk or
Uh,
Tudyk?
I thought it was Tujik. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just sometimes just say Pirate Steve. That's
Pirate Steve is a great underrated actor. We should probably do one of these actor profiles on someone like Pirate Steve,
that
because
would
he's
be
also done like a
great.
lot of voice actor stuff too.
Yeah,
Like
he
I'm
was.
always just fascinated by
No,
his stuff.
he was the reason I actually watched the first season of Doom Patrol. Like his Mr. Nobody was great.
Yeah.
And reading the actual Grant Morrison run of the Doom Patrol, he's
Doom Patrol,
actually
it's the best.
he's
Mhm.
more of an actual like villain. Like they kind of glossed over him, but
You guys kill me, bro. You guys kill me. I listen. I got you, man. I got you. I had to correct someone. I try to be as polite as I can because it bothers me too if I say things wrong. So thank you for
that's fine.
correcting me. But they're referring to one of the Indian movies, and it's called Bahubali. That was not what they were saying. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not calling them out. I'm not gonna put them on blast. They'll know who they are.
Okay.
Yeah. So cool. Very cool. Well, I appreciate that recommendation because yeah.
No problem.
Oh yeah, Joker Boys has pointed out that Doom Patrol and Titans are
Yeah,
officially canceled.
I can see
And
that.
I don't have a problem with it being canceled in the sense of they're going to do new directions. What I don't understand is why does James Gunn need to tweet about it? Like he's literally just like throwing gas on it. Well, we're just happy about these creators and blah blah. Okay, just shut your pie hole. Just
Please.
shut your pie hole. No one wants to hear from you right now until we know what you're doing in this big sales pitch. So you need to just shut your pie
Get
hole
to
and quit
work.
commenting.
Just get to work.
Yeah.
We'll see it when it comes out.
Remember the time Pirate Steve was in that sci-fi series? Remember that time Pirate Steve was a redneck? Yeah, that's kind of how Pirate Steve is. Like it's just one of those pirates. No one knows his name is Alan Tudyk. Yeah, Alan was perfect as Mr. Nobody. Yeah, Alan's really an underrated actor. And again, it's like that J.K.
Yeah.
Simmons thing. We did a J.K. Simmons like a bio type thing on Talk Hard, and I'm like, it's the same kind of thing. They have this resume. This keeps building and building and building, and you're like, holy cow, this is really, really good.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
really good. So